Alright, so I just wanted to show you how fairly simple it is to cut out the Bakelite bush. I've got this hacksaw blade from one of those mechanical hacksaws you see in tool rooms. I'll just give you a quick look at what I'm talking about. One of these, you can see how solid they are. They're about 25mm deep, and if you just put a bit of tape on the end, you should be able to hold it. So yeah, I couldn't hold my, I had the metal bush in there, but because it had already been taken out once, it didn't want to stay in. So yeah, I couldn't show it for this demonstration, but you can see there I started cutting it, but it just kept sliding in and out because it had already been removed once. But this is what I was meaning by cutting out the Bakelite bush. It cuts out very simply, and I wouldn't be too concerned about scoring the beam because look, you can see it's extremely thick. You're not going to cut through that anytime soon, and especially not, you know, with this hacksaw blade from the other end of the beam. So yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned about scoring it, and if anything, any score marks in the beam would only serve to create more friction to keep the bushing in place. So yeah, feels like it's through now. Now I've aligned my cut with one of those 4 slots inside. Can you see that? There's 4 slots. But if your beam doesn't have that, you will have to cut through this flange. It won't make a massive difference because it's hidden inside the beam, and yeah, it wouldn't make any difference in the overall rigidity or its effectiveness on holding that bush in place. Yeah, I'll just stop the video and cut the other 2 slots. Okay, so what I found is once you'd cut one slot all the way through, that thickness of the blade was enough to relax the bush, and you can basically pull it out because the bush is relaxed. Now you might have to cut more than one cut, but as you can see, with a cut in it, the bush will compress and pretty much just fall out of the beam if you just drag on it. So there you can see I left a little bit of a score mark, which actually in the video looks worse than it is. It's nothing really. So as I said, any sort of marks or imperfections in there would only serve to hold the bush in better. So there you go. A little bit of rubbish goes inside, but it's only sawdust, and it's on the inside. So once you pack the outer area in here with grease, the grease will push out any rubbish into the inside of the beam, and it'll just live there. That's fine. Okay. So as I said, if you don't have those 4 little slots, it doesn't really matter. You can just a couple of mil of a cut in that flange in here, just a little bit of a nick in that, won't make any difference. Okay then.